Welcome back. In this screencast, we take a look at how lines and planes intersect. Let's deal with lines first. To deal with lines, we've got to have a plane of some sort because we really only care about lines if they're in the same plane. So this is some plane gamma, and it's got some points in it. Let's put some points in the plane. A, B, and C are all in plane gamma. So when we draw line AC and line AB and line BC, we're going to say that line AB, line BC, and line AC are coplanar. And by coplanar, we just mean that they lie in the same plane. They sit on the same table. They fall on the same road. All of the points on the red line, all of the points in the blue line, all of the points on the green line are in plane gamma. They sit on the same tabletop. Now, it's possible to have a point up here outside of plane gamma, hovering over the table, if you will. That point is not coplanar with these 3 points down here. That point is in a different plane than the plane that all 3 of these points all lie in. So we say that all 3 of these lines intersect. They intersect at points in plane gamma. And coplanar lines tend to do that. Sometimes there's a line that doesn't intersect one of the other lines. This line, line L, is parallel to line AB. And when we say that line L is parallel to line AB, it means that they lie in the same plane and they have no points in common. Well, why do you have to say that they lie in the same plane? Well, take this line. This orange line is up above plane gamma, so it never intersects the green line or the blue line or the red line or the purple line. It's just hovering in space. But we don't say that it's necessarily parallel to any of those lines in that plane. Think about the case of your favorite Rubik's Cube, right? The orange line could well be the line containing this edge, but we might end up talking about this red edge. If you were to extend the red edge forever and the orange edge forever, those lines would never cross. But we don't say that the orange line is parallel to the red line. We in fact call those skew lines. They're skew because they don't intersect, but they don't lie in the same plane. There is no flat surface that contains completely both of those lines. Okay? Okay, so that's the deal with being parallel versus being skew. You're parallel if you lie in the same plane and you have no points in common. You're skew if you don't lie in the same plane and you have no points in common. Now, it's not just lines and planes that can come together, it's planes and planes that can come together, right? Planes, planes, and automobiles. Never mind, too far. I've gone too far. So, right, we could do this thing, right? Where you've got plane alpha and plane beta. This is a flat tabletop. This is a magician's blade going through the flat tabletop, right? We would say that these planes intersect. We would say that they intersect, and the intersection, when two planes come together, is always a line. When two planes intersect, they always intersect in a line. If you don't believe me, take some flat desk near you and put it up on top of some other desk in this way and watch the line that forms. Make sure nobody's using the desk that you grab when you do that. Try to make sure that nobody's around and that you're not taking somebody else's things. But you take some, if you don't like desks, try folders, pieces of paper, books, small books will do great for this. Whenever two books come together like this, the intersection is a line. You can follow that line with your finger as you go. And of course, it is possible for planes to be parallel. That's a thing. Uh, it is possible to have a plane alpha and a plane beta. And we say that alpha is parallel to beta if they have no points in common. That's the whole idea behind two planes being parallel. They have no points in common. Similarly, we could take a line and say that this line is parallel to plane alpha if none of the points on this line are in this plane. They point in the same direction. Although that's unclear what that means, they have no points in common is a firm way to guarantee that two objects are parallel. Okay, that's how things come together. Our next lesson will deal with angles. That's coming up next time. In the meanwhile, digest these terms, and I'll see you in class.